Next, in documents. Documents is important. So, it will analyze with the question document examiner. So, documents reassemble, torn, or shredded papers. So, it will process investigation and scientific method, science, instrumentation, science, forensic. So, reassemble, torn, shredded papers, and recovered obliterated writing. So, recovered papers, ano pa man yan, sunog, o ano man, sira, punit, binura, o ano, any uh, papers we examine. Next, the firearms, the trajectory, and what type of firearms. Uh, smooth bore or ano, what type of firearms, smooth bore shotgun, rifled bore. So any forensic ballistic examiner can identify and examine the firearms. The firearms and also the forensics expert examine the hands, the gunpowder nitrate residue of the hands and of the firearm, uh, the cartridge, the ballistic examiner, comparison to microscope, to the bullet recovery box, uh, test. Ballistic examiner can conduct a test in, to compare that the gun is from the victim or from the suspect. Next, the shooting distance and trajectories also examine, and the position and the location of the victim. Guys, sabi ko rin na, position and the location of the offender. So, I will give example. In the position and location of the offender. Two persons, so nagbarilan. Pero makikita mo yung kanilang firearm. So, nung nag-conduct ng paraffin test, walang presence of gunpowder nitrate residue. So, ibig sabihin, yung isa lang ang pumutok. May ibang nagpaputok. So, dami-dami pwedeng senaryo. Example pa, nakahiga ang suspect pero ang firearm ay sa itsura ng pagkakabagsak o ng itsura ng firearm sa may tabi ay hindi itsura ng pagkakabaril sa kanya o pagkaka-statement na ganito ang nangyari ng witness. So, magkaiba. The sequence of shots, the directions of shots. So, kahit salamin po makikita direction of shots. Radial crack, concentric crack. So, in glass evidence in the crime scene, the physical evidence, even the manufacturer of the glass. So, can trace the who is the person who shot the victim or the suspect. Who is the victim and who is the suspect. Who is the killer. So, possibility that the wound could have been self-inflicted. So, in the statement of the witness, you can examine with the picture of the wound and in your naked eye, you will examine the wound and you will trace if could have been self-inflicted. So, for example, sinaksak ng knife pa diretso Pero ang pahiwa. So, impossible na kung example, ang sabi ng witness padiretso, pero pakaliwa. Or example, siya sumaksak sa sarili niya. Tapos, ang itsura nung location is kinita. Paano mo maitataas ang kamay mo o masaksak ng from overhead? So, example. Pero, nag self-inflicted, naglagay ng sariling saksak sa na kunwari sinaksak. So, ma-identify pa rin. Through information, instrumentation, and interrogation, and interview, and examination of forensic science. And minsan kahit po magaling kang investigador kahit isang tingin lang alam mo na. Ako isang tingin lang alam ko na. Hindi sa pagyayabang, isang tingin lang alam ko na pa kung self-inflicted, kung ano nangyari sa traffic, kita-kita kung ano nangyari. Hindi na kailangan ng forensic, pero sabihin natin kailangan pa rin kasi bakit? So ito ay pag-gather ng evidence na makikita mo na conclusive evidence na bukod sa investigation and picture. So, to prove that the suspect is guilty, to identify, to solve the crime. So next, the identification.